Animation is a constantly evolving art form. We're going to introduce you to one changemaker who has long been at the forefront of Uganda's animation industry. And now, he's using his skills to train the next generation of creatives.
When you look at animation, it's not about cartoon. My dream was to tell African stories. So what we are bringing, related content, educational and entertaining, so that even children of African descent worldwide can be able to be led to the cartoons. Hi, I'm a 3D animator, a trainer, empowering youth to change the African narrative through modern storytelling. My name is David Masanso. I am a change maker.
David Masanso brings sketches to life through animation.
Welcome to Crossroads Digital Multimedia, a local animation studio here in Uganda.
His animation hub creates everything from commercials to short films and TV series.
We are working on Mukago, which is a children animation TV series based on local African games interwoven with STEM. So the need for this show is to solve the problem of lack of content in Africa. Animation is going to be a drive for the education in Africa. As internet is getting cheaper, smartphones are getting cheaper, there are so many TV. So I think now it's bridging between the content and the education system.
With every click of a button, David is fulfilling his childhood dream.
When I was young, I was introduced to cartoons. So that's where I picked my interest.
Oh, impressive wingspan. Very good.
When I watched the first 3D computer animation film, Toy Story, and watched these cartoons moving around, I thought that we Africans, we can be able also to animate our own content. So it inspired me a lot. How can we make our own content, tell African stories with characters which relate to us? I had an opportunity to go to study animation in UK, and my dream was how to come back to Africa and set up a studio. The day I got an opportunity to study animation, I thought I was crossing roads. That's why we are called Crossroads.
While David's company has won awards, he says it wasn't easy being a pioneer in Uganda's animation industry.
Coming back to Africa, animation was totally new industry. When we started Crossroads in 2011, one of the problems we faced was lack of skills. So in 2012, we created a program for training young animators to join our pipeline. So that was the honor, because in Uganda at that time, there was no school or university empowering youth with skills in animation. Our training has been growing year after year. We have trained over 200 animators. This is another space at Crossroads where we do our training from. Some of them are interns from one of the universities, a local university in Uganda, so they are training in character animation. From here, some of them join our projects.
As his team continues to grow, David is determined to make the industry more inclusive.
Women animation was founded because we didn't have female or ladies on our pipeline. So the objective was to inspire more girls, and we partner with universities. We do practical workshops and share skills with the universities interns, totally women. Then at the end of the day, we get them on animation projects. And also women animation in Uganda, it's not just Uganda, we have impacted even beyond Uganda. Last year, we had a workshop with a team of girls in Zimbabwe, with women animation sharing their skills with the team in Zimbabwe for women.
He says women now make up about half of the company's workforce.
The success of Crossroads is not only about David. There are so many people we have worked with, whether I've trained them who have contributed to our success. Teamwork and sharing skills is very, very important.
Today, David is working with some younger team members to produce the studio's hit show, Mukago.
Already talked about that. I want to hear about the bird.
A hornbill.
Play faster. We're getting bored.
I'm sorry. I don't know how.
At Crossroads Digital Multimedia, the studio, we work with children. It's one of our programs. And we train them in voice acting because it's part of the pipeline in animation production. So the children project we are working on, the Mukago TV series, So we selected a couple of kids who are doing voice acting. So the two inside there are one of the voice actors. Also, we pay them. We sign with their parents. So it's an opportunity in the animation industry, not only for the older one and the youth, but also for the young one to start earning in voice acting. We produce local content. And the importance of children accessing local content is also becoming innovative, because I believe that if people can watch characters, can watch stories which relates to their daily life, they can be as innovative as the Western world.
Next, David shows us where he gets his inspiration. Award-winning Ugandan animator David Masanso is sharing African stories with the world through animation. The founder of Crossroads Digital Multimedia says inspiration can be found all around us if you keep an open mind.
I spend a lot of time on the computer, but every evening I ride a bicycle. We are producing local content, so it's when I'm riding a bicycle, sometimes look at environment, even local kids playing. I'm inspired by the environment, the people, the plants, everything, because we are creative. You have to create things which relates to the audience. There are some projects you do just inspired by the child, what they are doing. When we are doing Mukago, we did a lot of research because it's local, to see how kids behave, because it's based on local games.
David credits his success to his team. Today, they're meeting to review some of their latest projects.
Martin, what inspired you to do this short when you're working on this short? What I loved is sharing skills, because when I was starting Crossroads, I was just only one person. The whole team now, we are around 46 animators. I think the more I share skills, the more to the youth, to the young ones, and we do something which is productive, sustainable, it keeps me going.
He says one of the biggest challenges he faced was figuring out how to manage a company during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Being a business leader really you have to be able to solve problems. COVID was really a disaster, but also it gave us a new direction, how we think about our business, because we went into total lockdown. We had also to make sure that animators can be able to work from home. The internet in Africa is not as fast as the internet in the Western world.
Yet, they found a way to persevere and grow from the experience.
We learned a lot, because now most of our workers, or most of the animators, they work from home. They don't need to come at the studio. But also we revised our business model, because we had to move into other content production because of COVID.
With schools back in person, David is once again teaching about animation.
We are now partnering with Mukago University so that we can reach more youth for skill development. I'm just going to go through how to model a cartoon, how to model for you a quick cartoon. So these are the geometries we use when we are modeling characters.
We have realized that giving only graphics and image editing was not enough. The demand for animation has grown. So basically what we do is we customize courses based on industry demands. We look at the different levels, right from the beginners level, the intermediate levels, and then the professional or the advanced levels, and then we customize accordingly.
I'm just going to do a cartoon fish, and I have a double line here. This is going to be the mouth. Any question? The reaction was great, because even after teaching, they were talking about how they are going to use their animation skills in their projects in their future, because it's a tool. Animation is a tool. It's not just a skill. It's a tool you can use in all industries.
When David needs a break from his busy schedule, he turns to his family for support.
I'll come to check on my sister. It has been a lovely day. She loves animation, and we are born in the creative industry. I always come and share some ideas with her. We want to have a festival for kids, showcasing their animation skills in voice acting.
David is my elder brother in a family of 5. David was quite reserved, a little bit quiet, but very interesting. His life was all around with artwork and art pieces. I knew he would be the best and come out one of the best animators because he loved it since childhood. It was really amazing to see his first projects because in Uganda we had never seen anyone doing that. He loves what he's doing. And where he is right now, we are really seeing that his dreams are coming true and we're really happy for him.
Back in the studio, David says he has no intention of slowing down anytime soon.
The future for animation in Uganda and the future for animation in Africa and at Crossroads is big. Africa, we have one of the youngest population, and this gives us more opportunities. We have seen the streaming platforms coming up. We have seen new channels of TVs opening. The internet is getting cheaper. Every TV station, the streaming platforms like Netflix, they are hungry for content. So the future is big in animation.
Thanks so much for watching. Head to our website to catch up on past episodes or to see other exclusive online content. I'm Ari Topo, and I'll see you next week.
Back in